Thank you for clapping over there, Kendall. I appreciate it. Welcome back. A pop star returns home to spend Christmas with her sister and her niece, but unexpectedly finds herself back in her old high school with her one-time rival. That's the premise behind the Hallmark Christmas movie In Merry Measure. Look.
Man, you were so good at everything. It was a really hard time for me to see someone so clearly headed to the top when I had to work so hard just to stay out of the bottom.
I had no idea you felt that way.
It's not like I could say anything. I was 16. I was insecure.
Well, maybe I should have tried to get to know you better. But I thought that you didn't like me, so why would I try?
Why would you have cared if I liked you?
I was 16. I was insecure.
Well, I'm glad I wasn't alone. And for the record, I didn't not like you.
Well, I didn't not like you either. And I still don't not like you.
So we both don't not like each other.
Will the rivals ever see eye to eye? Or will their egos get the best of them and take the high school choir down with them? We're involving choir kids? That means it's time for producer Ted. Oh no, that's the wrong open. Or Ted! You produced your own segment.
Right before we're doing that, I was like, I think I forgot to put in the right open.
It's all right. Producer Ted Johnson joins us from a very dark control room.
Yeah, Leo, what's going on in here?
Is this our first show? I mean, what's happening?
There is
we can barely see you, Ted.
I had to crawl over boxes and little things in the floor here. Let me show you what's on the ground here.
Please.
I got this thing here.
Well, be careful. Ted, don't cut yourself, okay?
Okay.
Okay, let's get to it. Why did you choose this particular movie?
So, my mom told me that this movie, In Merry Measure, might be the first 4-crown Hallmark movie that I ever reviewed. Yeah. That's what she said.
And Ted, we are two guys that listen to our mothers, right, Ted?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we had to listen to her and see if she was right.
Is she right? Well, we'll find out. We'll find out.
Yeah,
we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out.
What did this movie remind you of?
It was sort of it kind of had Glee meets Pitch Perfect. Because you had sort of the high school. So you have a pop star who goes back to the high school and she's training. They got competing show choirs kind of competing. And then, eventually they join forces. But yeah, you have the music of a Glee and a Pitch Perfect with, remember the audition from Pitch Perfect where they kind of cut the different people and the people didn't really know how to sing. They did the same thing in this movie.
Okay, I want to be kind. We're snarky, but I don't ever want to be mean. But I got to be honest too, because the audience is with me on this. And Aaron Schwaberini, watching that intro clip. The writing and the acting didn't seem very... I'm trying to be nice. It's the holidays. How is the acting? Let me just leave it to you to be mean.
Not very good. And I'm trying to come up with a nice way to say what the main actress reminded me of. And all I can think of is a poor man's Jodie Sweetin.
Oh.
That's what she looked like, and that's what it was just not, that she just did not have any kind of spark.
Yeah, and to balance it out though, to be fair to her, the writing didn't seem that great. She didn't have a lot to work with, right, Theodora?
No, and the guy was dull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's go through our checklist. You ready, Theodora?
Yep.
Big city girl goes back to the small town.
New York City goes back to her hometown, Dayton, Ohio. Check.
Ding! Yes. Kiss in a gazebo or town square?
They kissed backstage at the show choir finals. So maybe check. I don't know.
We'll give him a half check for that.
Yeah.
Did someone in this movie make Christmas cookies or treats?
Oh yeah, Christmas cookies. Check.
Okay. And was someone unnecessarily grumpy?
The guy was very grumpy. He was very bitter because these two had a feud dating back to high school, and I guess she was always better than him in high school. So he was, yeah.
Okay, let's end how we began. We began talking about your mother, how
Yep.
she basically produced this segment for you, Ted.
Right.
She said this is the first Hallmark movie that you'll ever give 4 gold crowns to. Ted, reveal thyself. Is your mother right?
Well, you know, I guess we'll just let the crowns speak for themselves, but we're going to give it 2 crowns.
Oh.
Yeah, no,
Ted,
it was pretty rough.
Ted, I don't even think I know this. Ted, does your mother watch our program?
Yeah, she does.
Oh. Do you have any?
Not yet. Not yet.
I know.
But
Ted, believe me, we
soon.
call these our mom hotlines right here. I mean, you know. How long will it take before she texts you, Ted?
Probably by the surprise goodbye, I'll probably get a text message.
Perfect. Give it up for Theodore, everybody.
Thank you.
Buddy. Jeff, can we get some light bulbs in that control room? It's very dark for the Theodore. Right? It's the hot tub's taken. Got it. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this. Stay with us, everyone. Poor Leo. Very dark in that control room.